What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here, GuitarJams.com, hanging out with one of our very first friends that we ever had, Papa Stash.
Yeah! Yeah!
Let you guys know real quick, Brett's going to be picking 3 comments to win his brand new beginner acoustic DVD set. So there's a link for it. Down in that link down there, we're going to pick 3 comments to win that set for free. Real excited.
Super excited.
You got your own set, and it's takes you from grabbing the guitar for the first time, 6 DVDs, bonuses, memberships to Guitar Jams, memberships to Next Level Guitar, all that stuff coming your way, teaching people how to play guitar.
Yes.
And right now we're going to give you a free lesson. So 3 comments.
Funnier the better.
Yeah.
Love funny. Good times.
So 3 comments, and then Brett's going to break down, since his set is a beginner set, we're going to do a beginner progression. I was playing it without the capo. It had some tricky bar chords. You can play the exact same thing by putting the capo on there and use all the more beginner chords. So we'll break it down.
Magic.
Yes. All right. So now you get to work.
All right. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some open position chords. Get your capo on the 5th fret. And then we're going to basically kind of do an inspired song. We're going to have 2 different parts. We're going to have a beginning kind of intro part and then a verse part. So let's break it down, and we're going to try to use, as a little addition, chords with similar shapes. So for the beginners out there, which the DVDs are for, really will help make chords more accessible for you. All right, so here we go. Let's break down the beginning. Okay, so right off the bat, what we're going to do, A minor chord. And we're going to do, the next chord is going to be an F chord. I'm going to do a little bit different of a shape, right? But it's basically the same chord. And all we're going to do is we're going to add the same fret, but the string above it too. And then, since the song kind of has a cool vibe to it, a nice kind of E-drony vibe, I'm actually going to leave the bottom part of the F chord open as well. So it's going to have an open E string, which is going to make it even easier. All right, so far, here to here. And then you can keep this finger in the same fret, and you're just going to go down 1. You can actually keep this finger where it's at, which is on the G string 2nd fret, and then we're going to go pinky, or not pinky, ring finger rather, to the 3rd fret, B string. Okay, so get in your mind what fingers have to move and what fingers can stay just about where they're at. Okay, so just go over those chords really easy. Now we need to add some rhythm to it. So we got okay, so the A chord, I'm going to go down, 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 up, down, up, down, down. Okay, and then I'm going to go up to this F chord and just hit 2 downstrokes. So we got. Now the D minor chord, okay, so when we put that all together, we got. Now, in a song, that would be, something that might repeat as a chorus as well. A lot of intros in songs these days are also the chorus progression. So the only thing really that you would do to differ that is to break away from that sound just a little bit to what would be a verse section. Now in this particular instance, what we're going to do is take that F shape we were doing, and we're just going to move these 3 fingers up a group of strings. And I'm actually going to hit all the other strings open. Okay, so we got So from there, and I'm going to keep the same strum pattern for each chord. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off again with that A minor chord. We're going to come up here. Then we're just going to go down a group of strings. We're going to go back to that F, and we're still going to keep that E string open. And now instead of going to D minor, we're going to go to D7 chord. Right? Now, the only thing you're doing differently, if you're familiar with an open D chord, it's kind of the reverse of that. Instead of this finger being on the 3rd fret, it's actually going to be on the 1st fret. Same strings, D string down, the whole bit. Now, our strum pattern, I'm going to go down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. Again, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. See, and you just, the key is to say it wrong the second time to really confuse people. No, I'm just kidding. So here we go slowly. There it is. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. Ha ha! There we go. And I'm going to keep that same pattern for the next chords. And that would be what the verse, per se, would be, right? So if you put the two together, you're going to end up having something like... Now, one other side note of things that you can do is you can experiment, right, with playing the top half or the bottom half of the chord. Now, this is a little bit more of an advanced technique or something you'll learn a little bit later, but might as well start now. And you can get different sounds. Just when you're practicing, play around with playing the top part of the chord, the bassy part, or the treble part. And going back and forth and get that interplay in between them really creates a dramatic effect, even though you can keep a very simple chord. It really opens up the sound a bunch and really creates dynamics, which is great on an acoustic instrument because you can be so expressive on it. But at the same time, right, there's not an overabundance of, like, if you're playing electric, there's pedals and all these other things that you can do to do something to the sound. This is a really awesome way to achieve the same kind of thing on an acoustic instrument and really create some dynamic pull and different sounds for a simple chord. Right? So experiment with that. Remember, it's really simple chord shifts with your fingers. A lot of the chords are very, very similar. So really minimize that movement and really get that chord movements. You know, don't take your fingers up very high. Keep it as low as you can and really practice efficiency and movement. And that'll really, really help and pay off in the long run. So, all right, so one of the things that we can do to add a little, pizzazz in there is at the very end, just when they're like, I've heard this like 40 times before, we'll throw in a new chord for some total excitement. So, say we're doing the beginning again. Let's just throw in an E major chord and build up on it. We can do all downstrokes. 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you want to do a new chord, we've already gotten really close using this chord. Just move it. Use an E-shaped chord and you are in business. And suddenly now you've added excitement and they're ready to hear the song just like it was played in the beginning. But they've been rewarded by listening thus far. So check that out. Try throwing in an extra chord like an E major. Give it a shot.
Brett, great job.
Thanks, Marty.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I did too.
It was very insightful and informative.
I had a good teacher. Oh,
And we
nice.
can't wait to see the 3 comments that you picked for them to win that free set down there.
Yes.
And thanks for all your support, and we'll see you guys again real soon. Hey!